This episode of the 2020 Kincardine Fall Fair is brought to you by County of Bruce, Royal Canadian Legion, Kincardine, RJ's Tree Farm.
Hi, it's Morgan Ritchie, Kincardine Ambassador, and we're here today to tour a garden that I've watched grow from my window all my life. I'm here with Krista Ritchie, my mom, and we're going to hear a little bit about her garden.
I've gardened here for about 20 years now, and things have changed a lot over the years. When the kids were small, things were a lot smaller. Locations have changed, tree lines have come and gone. So I have about 16 by 20 foot here and another long garden in the back with things that need protection from the rabbits in this part and other things that will thrive without the fence in the back. There's a cold frame that was added this year, so I can grow things into the shoulder seasons. And there's also a compost tumbler. Compost is probably the key element for any garden, and it's something that I ignored for the first 10 years of my gardening, but I would say it is probably the single most important thing that I do. We have the cone composter here that you see in lots of backyard gardens, but also I do a lot of composting in place. And I compost in early spring right where I want to grow things later. I just put a little dirt over top and plant right into it.
I've also heard about the creation of a Facebook page that has become quite successful. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So Kinship Gardeners grew out of a discussion with friends about how we might encourage people to grow their own food. And it was something that we wanted to do on a very local scale. So I was actually just standing in the garden one morning and playing around and started a group, kind of by accident almost. And by the next day we had 50 people that were interested in gardening, and I thought, well, that's great. We've got 50 people that want to, revisit gardening in their lives or expand what they do. And today there are 645 local gardeners on the Kinship gardening site. And I love it because I've learned a lot from it and I don't have to know all the answers. So it's been awesome for me too. I don't have to answer all the questions. Collectively, we have the knowledge. And I think it's really helped people feel confident that they can grow their own food.
You're clearly a very community-minded person, and I was wondering what your vision for agriculture in Kincardine on a big and small scale will look like in the future.
I think that as a community, both local and globally, we've realized that we've gotten too far from our food. So together with home gardening and buying local food boxes, becoming part of the farm gate market, I think is all really important. And that's what I hope to see come of the gardening site, and I think we can do a good job as the Ag Society promoting that.
Thank you to Krista Ritchie for participating in this year's fair. Support our local producers by going to our weekly markets and eatlocalgraybruce.ca. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more farm-focused content, and I'll see you next time.